fasten your seatbelts, because by the time 2040 rolls around, flying won't just be different, it's going to be revolutionary. Whether in terms of raw speed, stealth, firepower, or sheer intelligence, the aircraft of the future are on a whole new level, from AI-powered stealth fighters to hypersonic strike drones that could hit targets before anyone even knows they're there. This is the era where air superiority is being redefined from the ground up. So let's take a deep dive into the jets and programs already shaping the skies of tomorrow. The tech, the strategy, the innovation, it's all happening faster than ever. Now, imagine a dogfight in 2040. It's not just about who's got the fastest jet anymore, it's about who's better connected, who has the smarter network, who can strike from beyond the radar horizon while remaining completely invisible. And the race to achieve this is already well underway. Let's kick things off with something already generating serious buzz, the Sukhoi Su-57M. It's not just an upgrade, it's a reimagination of the 5th generation Su-57. Built around a new third-stage engine, known as the Izdeliye 129, this beast is all about balance, raw power, stealth capability, and a serious leap in sensor tech. Its radiophotonic radar, radiophotonic, is expected to track even stealth aircraft from more than 500 kilometers away. That's not just futuristic, that's battlefield dominance. And with full integration with AI-powered unmanned vehicles, the Su-57M isn't just flying solo, it's leading a smart swarm. Speaking of stealth, another aircraft making headlines is the Su-75 Checkmate. Sleek, sharp, and full of 5th-gen tricks, it was first revealed at MAX 2021. Russia's looking to get this in the air before 2030, aiming to pump out 300 units over the next decade and a half. It's got the internal weapons bay, stealthy shape, and a price tag that makes it attractive to export buyers. Its weapons loadout. Think Su-35 and Su-57 territory. Serious firepower in a smaller, more agile frame. But what makes the Checkmate especially intriguing is how it's being marketed as a flexible, modular platform. This means customers could potentially tailor the jet's systems to their unique defense needs. That kind of versatility is rare in this category. Its single-engine design also makes it more affordable to maintain, something many developing air forces are actively seeking. And despite being budget-friendly, it doesn't cut corners on avionics or sensor suites. The cockpit design is clean, glass-heavy, and optimized for digital integration. Expect a high level of situational awareness thanks to the helmet-mounted display system, advanced data links, and radar tech. Reports also hint at possible unmanned variants down the line, which would open up an entirely new dimension of operational flexibility. Russia's betting big on the Checkmate becoming its next major export success. And in a world where stealth and cost efficiency rarely go hand in hand, this jet is trying to do the impossible. Offer both. It's sleek enough to sneak past radar and deadly enough to hold its own in a fight. Whether it lives up to the hype will depend on successful testing and production. But one thing's for sure, other nations are watching very closely. And for a platform that hasn't even taken its first flight yet, that says a lot. The Checkmate might just be the wild card in the future of 5th-generation combat aviation. Now, push the throttle a bit further, and here comes the Mikoyan MiG-41, also known as the PAKDP. This one's aiming to replace the aging but legendary MiG-31, and what a replacement it will be. Designed for cruising speeds above Mach 3, yes, that's over 2,300 miles per hour, this aircraft is all about fast response over massive distances. Russia's vast geography demands speed, and the MiG-41 delivers it in spades. But it's not just about speed. There's talk of integrating anti-missile lasers, interception of hypersonic missiles, and even anti-satellite capabilities. That's a multi-domain threat response platform flying at breakneck speed. Meanwhile, Turkey is making bold moves with the TAITF Khan, a 5th-generation twin-engine stealth fighter meant to eventually phase out the country's aging fleet of F-16. This is a jet designed for all-weather dominance, and it's being built with both domestic defense and international export in mind. Prototypes are set to use the familiar General Electric F110 engines, but once Turkey's own TR motor engines are ready, the TF Khan will be entirely homegrown. And with BAE systems involved, you can bet the build quality and technology on board are world-class. While Turkey's laying down a marker in stealth, Sweden is quietly developing something that could turn out to be a game-changer. Enter Flig System 2020. There's very little official detail, but what's clear is that this is a stealth-focused 5th-generation jet expected to be operational by 2035. The secrecy around it only adds to the mystique. Testbed projects at Saab and Linköping University suggest a fighter that may be far more advanced than anyone's letting on. Sweden has long been a pioneer in smart, flexible air platforms, and if history is any guide, Flig System 2020 will be no exception. Meanwhile, France isn't sitting still either. The Rafale F5 generation, also known as the Super Rafale, is currently in development and expected to debut between 2035 and 2038. But this isn't just a reskin, it's a total overhaul designed for the realities of 21st century warfare. The F5 will support next-gen missiles like the AS-N4G hypersonic ramjet, replacing the older ASMPA and keeping France's nuclear deterrent viable in the air. Expect major upgrades in connectivity, drone teaming, and electronic warfare as well. It's evolution, with teeth. On the other side of the continent, Germany's taking a slightly different approach with the Eurofighter EK. Think of it as the electronic warfare ninja version of the Eurofighter Typhoon. Its entire focus is on suppressing enemy air defenses, jamming enemy radars, and operating in the nastiest, most contested airspace imaginable. Outfitted with multiple Meteor missiles, IRISTs, SPEAREW weapons, and a backseat mission specialist, this jet is going to be the quarterback in any electronic warfare-heavy environment. Germany plans to upgrade at least 15 existing single-seaters to this EK standard starting around 2030. But if there's one project that represents the future of European air power as a whole, it's FCAS, the Future Combat Air System. A multinational collaboration between France, Germany, and Spain, it's being spearheaded by Dassault Aviation and Airbus, with support from companies like Indra and Thales. The FCAS jet will replace the Rafale, the Eurofighter, and Spain's EF-18 by the 2040s. Two giant engines pumping out up to 30,000 pounds of thrust each, allowing speeds north of Mach 1.6. These jets will be AI-enhanced, drone-connected, and stealthy, offering the kind of situational awareness most current pilots could only dream of. Test flights for a demonstrator are expected as early as 2027. What sets FCAS apart isn't just the hardware, it's the entire system around it. The program includes a combat cloud infrastructure, meaning every aircraft, drone, and satellite in the theater will operate as part of one unified, constantly updating network. That kind of real-time coordination changes the game completely. It's not about one jet versus another anymore. It's about whose ecosystem sees and reacts first. And with drone swarms planned as loyal wingmen, the FCAS fighter won't be flying alone. These unmanned systems will scout ahead, jam enemy radars, or even strike targets independently. The manned jet becomes the command node, like the quarterback calling plays in a digital battlefield. The cockpit will be built around augmented reality displays and voice-activated controls, helping pilots manage enormous amounts of data with minimal distraction. It's the kind of leap that's less about flying and more about fusing with the battle space itself. Even maintenance will be revolutionized, using predictive analytics to identify wear and tear before it becomes a problem. That reduces downtime, saves money, and keeps jets mission-ready more often. The whole thing is modular too, so future upgrades won't require building entirely new airframes. And while the political challenges of joint development are real, the shared vision behind FCAS is clear: air superiority through seamless, intelligent collaboration. It's not just a new jet, it's a new doctrine. Then there's the mysterious J-28. This 6th-generation stealth platform broke into public awareness through Chinese military concept art and leaked images. It's believed to carry a tailless design similar to the US next-generation air dominance fighter. While almost everything about the J-28 is classified, what's clear is that China is investing heavily in future air dominance, and this could be the spear point of that effort. Now, shifting gears to the United States, things get even more intense. The FA-XX is a key component of the US Navy's plan to replace its Super Hornets by the early 2030s. But this isn't just a new aircraft, it's an ecosystem. Expect smart skins, yes, materials that adapt to threats in real time, comprehensive sensor networks, and enough onboard power to operate directed energy weapons like lasers. It's built for flexibility, adaptability, and staying power in a fast-changing threat environment. But the crown jewel of American 6th Generation Air Dominance is the NGAD, the Next Generation Air Dominance program. This aircraft is expected to fly higher, faster, and deadlier than even the legendary F-22. With cruising altitudes between 20,000 and 22,000 meters and speeds that could reach Mach 2.8, this jet is all about speed and stealth, and it's being designed to hunt stealth aircraft. Its radar, infrared sensors, and data fusion capabilities make it a stealth killer. Its missiles? The AIM-260AJATM, plus modular hypersonic systems, and possibly even directed energy weapons. This is less of a fighter and more of an airborne apex predator. And finally, there's the Lockheed Martin SR-72, dubbed the Son of Blackbird. This hypersonic UAV is the spiritual successor to the iconic SR-71. It's designed for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, and it's expected to fly at Mach 6. That's right, 6 times the speed of sound. Its propulsion system is designed to go from 0 to hypersonic in one continuous flow with no rockets. Flying at over 80,000 feet, it'll be able to survey and possibly strike targets anywhere in the world in minutes. It's long, sleek, and powerful, over 100 feet in length, and its payload details are still under wraps. But one thing's for sure, this won't be just a recon drone, it'll be a high-speed problem solver. By 2040, flight as we know it will be fundamentally different, not just in speed or stealth, but in how aircraft connect, fight, and think. The future battle space will be an environment where split-second decisions are made not just by pilots, but by AI, where jets communicate with drones, satellites, and even other services in real time, where stealth is just the baseline, and the real advantage lies in how smart, adaptable, and connected the platform is. This isn't science fiction, it's the future of flight, and it's already taking shape. If this glimpse into 2040's aerial dominance blew your mind, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. More deep dives into the future of warfare, tech, and everything in between are just around the corner. Tap that bell so you don't miss a single launch. Thanks for watching, and get ready because the skies of tomorrow are already taking off.